Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome back to New Comic Books This Week, the series where we go through what books are coming out this week, what I'm going to be picking up, my pulls, my top 5, and some other bits and pieces that are coming out in the comic book world. So, it's the 11th of the 6th, 2025, let's get started. So, this week is quite a heavy week, so we've actually got 2 pages, or 2 slides I should say, of pulls. Now there's a lot of books coming out. I think my total for this week is 19, and that's without some other bits and pieces added in that aren't on my pull list that I'm thinking about picking up. So some ones to point out on here that we're not going to talk about later on is like Aquaman number 6. Loving the Aquaman story at the moment, what they're doing with the character. So looking forward to issue 6 of that one. Dark Patterns number 7. I actually recently read, well, a couple of days ago, read issue 6. The story just keeps, it's peak Batman. It's peak Bat. It's better than the main series, if you ask me. Really, really good. It's a really intriguing story. It's proper like detective work, and the art style is sick as well. What else we got on here? Green Lantern Corps continues to be really good. Loving what they're doing with the Green Lantern characters at the moment. How they're tying kind of the main Green Lantern series into the Corps series. Lost Fantasy number 2, Lost Fantasy number 1 really, really surprised me. Very, very good, with a little bit of a cliffhanger ending. So I'm hoping that with issue 2, that cliffhanger gets either thrown off the cliff or saved from the cliff edge. But yeah, very much looking forward to that one. But there's a lot of strong books coming out this week that we will be talking about a bit later on. Other pulls, we've got Spawn that I'm really enjoying. I'm not catching up with Spawn, but I'm trying to get into the Spawn verse. Yeah, Spawn 365, which is quite an intimidating number if you are jumping into the series. But if you jump in, I guess, maybe about 4 issues previous to this one, I think you'll be alright catching up and following the story. But it's all revving up. It's all amping up to all-out war. So, very, very good. I like the fact that it's quite a short, concise story as well. Which does pad your numbers for reads for the month. But yeah, Spawn, really enjoying it. The art style is nuts. You know, it's Todd being Todd, isn't it? Star Wars number 2. I still haven't read the first one, but I will be picking up the second. I do want to get into more Star Wars. What I have read so far, I've really enjoyed. I know there's the whole thing about books that have come out after Marvel have acquired Star Wars are being a little bit shaky. But yeah, the little free comic book day they did, I rather enjoyed. So yeah, I've also picked up, what is it? The first volume of Star Wars, the trade. I've got that, but you'll see that in a video coming. Then we've got Supergirl number 2. Yeah, really enjoyed the first issue. I love the art style. It's very bold and bright and happy, and I'm looking forward to seeing where that story goes, especially with how they've left issue 1. So looking forward to issue 2. Looking forward to jumping into that one. But yeah, everything else I think we're probably going to touch on. Just having a look. Yeah, I think everything else we're going to touch on later on in the video. But yeah, those are my pulls for this week. Let me know in the comments what you picking up. Any of these that you're thinking about getting, or definitely getting, or any series that you're actually dropping. Because there's a few here that I am, you know, in 2 minds about whether I continue picking them up and wait for a trade. But there's a couple that I have dropped that we'll talk about in a bit as well. So new number 1s that I'll be picking up. We've got the new Avengers, which yeah, I'm 100% banking on them tying somehow into the film. Marvel seem to be doing that a lot lately with their books that they're releasing, tying them into the canon MCU stuff. But in here we've got like Carnage, Hulk, Namor, Clay, Wolverine. You see Bucky on the cover there as well. Yeah, strong cast. Black Widow 2. Looking forward to seeing where this new series goes, especially under the brand of the new Avengers, not Thunderbolts. Yeah, very much looking forward to that. Then we've also got the Death of the Silver Surfer. Now, I've not read much Silver Surfer, but it's a character that I really like, which is weird to say, but I've not read anything, but I like the character. So I'm looking forward to a new number 1 with Silver Surfer. Hopefully it comes out swinging. We've got Greg Pak on the writer, and Sumit Kumar on the artist on that one. So yeah, characters that it's throwing into the mix is Silver Surfer, Galactus, Human Torch, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Thing, and Charla Bow. Probably butchered her name. But yeah, so we've got a full strong cast on this issue. So looking forward to what's going on. What's going on with Silver Surfer? Why is he going to die on us? What's going on here? But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading some new Silver Surfer. And some Silver Surfer just in general, to be honest. There's some other new number ones that are knocking about this week as well. You've got like Trinity, which is daughter of Wonder Woman. I'm so behind on Wonder Woman. I wasn't going to bother picking it up. I might get it when I'm in the shop, having a little peruse. Yeah, it's just there's a lot of DC at the moment that I'm reading. A lot of series to keep up with, and a lot of damage on the old bank account. So I'm sitting back on that one for now. Like I said, maybe I'll pick it up when I'm in the shop. Then another tie-in for One World Under Doom. You've got the Runaways. Don't really know anything about the Runaways. Didn't they do a film about the Runaways or a TV show? I don't know. But yeah, I just thought I'd put it in here because it is tied in with One World Under Doom, which is a Marvel story that I'm picking up, but not currently reading because I'm a bad comic book fan. But I've heard it's very good so far. Heard it's very, very good. So that's why I've put it in here. I'm probably not going to get this. Probably not. I don't really see a reason why. Unless there's like a whole thing that it's fantastic. That's fantastic. That I need to pick it up. Then I will. But if not, it's just more series to keep up with, really, isn't it? Then we've got Spider-Girl. Another one where if I hear that the first issue's pretty good, maybe I'll pick it up. I'm liking Spider-Boy. I'm not really reading any Spider-Man at the moment, bar Ultimate Spider-Man. I kind of read a few issues of the current Amazing Spider-Man and thought it was a little bit boring. So I'm kind of steering clear. Like, Marvel's not really gripping me at the moment. I'm not going to lie. Marvel is really not gripping me. So I'm trying to find ones that I'm interested in the character. Maybe there are a set number of issues, so it's not going to be issue 1,000,000 that we're reading up to and trying to keep up with. But yeah, if you are picking up Spider-Girl, let me know. Is it any good? And then we've got Robin and Batman, Jason Todd. Now, this is, I think, part of the Year 1 storyline. I mean, looking at the artwork, I think it is, and the branding for the names, which I purposely didn't pick up. I've heard it's amazing, but I've purposely not picked it up. I think I'm going to get it in trade. Yeah, and if this ties into that, there's no point in picking up this because I'm not going to know what the hell's going on, to be perfectly honest. I'm reading a lot of Batman at the moment. You can get Batman fatigue, I swear. But yeah, that's. I thought I'd throw these 4 in there as little nods to some other series that are coming out that I'm not personally picking up, but you guys might be interested in. So let's move on. We then got kind of 5 series that I am picking up at the moment, but I'm not actually reading. I'm, like I said, One World Under Doom. That's one there. But I've been picking up the issues. I've not been reading them. But I am going to do like a binge read at some point. Maybe when the event's finished. I'll then sit down when I've got all the books and read them all. Action Comics, I mean, that weekly thing that they were doing with Action Comics just kind of burnt me out from reading them. So I've got a lot of issues to catch up on. But it does tie into Summer of Superman, so maybe I'll read this one as it is tied into that storyline, which I'm enjoying so far. And then we've got Magic, which is one that's just kind of slipped out from what I've been reading each week. I think I'm up to like issue 2 or 3. What I've read so far I've really enjoyed, so I don't want to drop it because it's been very good. It's just there's a lot of stuff coming out that I've prioritised because of there's only so many hours in the day, there's so many hours that I can spend reading, etc, etc. Batman and Robin, I'm hearing that it's really good. I'm picking it up again to do a binge read. And then you got DC vs Vampires World War V that I'm picking up. I've not read any of it, but I'm planning on doing a big binge read of that at some point. I'm not sure how many issues it's actually going to be. 10 seems like a good point to stop, right? Looking on Comic Book Geeks, it looks like it goes up to 12, which is why I'm kind of sticking in there. Get them all, read them all. I could have waited for a trade, really, but silly me. 2 books that I have dropped, though. I've actually had dropped for a little while now, mainly because one I found boring. Well, not boring. One I found it was all right, but it wasn't gripping me as much as the other Ultimate books in the universe. And then the other one I just didn't get started on because I started picking it up late. I missed it. I I managed to get like issue like 4 and issue like 7. I was like, well, it's a weird point to jump in on. So it took me a little while to actually get all of the books for it. But that is the one that I've kind of dropped because I was reading. I was thought, you know what, I'll wait for trades. Is Ultimate Black Panther. I think I've read the first 4 maybe. But I've got the first trade that I need to go through. But yeah, this one I'm waiting for the trades to come out. And same with Ultimate X-Men. I kind of got into comic books May last year. January, February, March, April, May, June last year. So it kind of already had started. Spider-Man really hooked me, and I managed to get all the issues that I'd missed pretty quickly, so I could get through that and was loving it. So yeah, Ultimate X-Men is one that both of them I've stopped picking up these singles at issue 12. So now I'm going to be, because it seems like they do them in 6s, so I'll be able to pick up the trades pretty easily. So that's what I'm doing with these two. But I thought I'd throw them in here, just so a nod to them, because I know a lot of people are reading these at the moment. So let me know. Are you reading them? Are you waiting for trades? Interesting to see what the community's saying. But we're now getting on to the meat. The meat of the meal. The top 5 pulls this week. Now, again, like last week, I couldn't quite pick a 5th. So we got 2. So we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which I'm absolutely loving. We're on issue 9 now. Yeah, it's just been so good. Jason Aaron's killing it on this Turtles series, and yeah, every issue just seems to get better and better. I'm loving the kind of turmoil they're in at the moment. The artwork's fire. It's kind of a slightly different take on each character as well, because these are older turtles in it. I say old, but you know what I mean. They're not like in the TV shows. Yeah, very much enjoying it. Very, very much enjoying it. And then you got Transformers from Daniel Warren Johnson, which I am enjoying. I do find Transformers a little bit confused, because I never used to watch Transformers as a kid. I've never read anything Transformers before. The artwork sometimes does play with my brain a bit, and I'm trying to keep up with Uzu and what's going on, and I find it switches between not very fluid between Autobots and Decepticons. Yeah, I think it's just me, because everyone seems to bloody love it. But I am very much enjoying it. I'm looking forward to reading it. They're tying in with the whole Energon universe now, so I'm excited to see with that, because I'm loving G.I. Joe. Really enjoying G.I. Joe. And I'm now at a point where I'm on to single issues with Void Rivals, because with that, like I said, I didn't start reading until like halfway through last year, so I've been catching up with trades. I just got volume 3 of Void Rivals. I've started picking up the single issues from issue 19, I think it is. I don't know. The green cover. You know what I mean. The one that came out last week, or the week before. But yeah, that's why Transformers is also on number 5. Excited for this whole Energon universe and how it's all going to pan out. It's all very exciting. Now, on to number 4, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. So good. So good. If you're not reading this, man, get on it. What are you doing? Get on it. Yeah, the story is fantastic. The art is fantastic. I started off with reading the first trade and then got onto single issues to catch up. Now I'm on with the ongoing, so yeah, very happy about that. Very, very good series. It's like the Moon is Following Us, where I slept on that. Get on this if you're not reading it. It's so good. So bloody good. On to book 3 is Death of the Silver Surfer, which we've already spoken about. Yeah, very much looking forward to getting my teeth into some Silver Surfer, but it doesn't quite top the top 2 that we've got. Doesn't quite top them. Let's have a look. Number 2, we have Geiger. Geiger is peak after peak after peak after peak after peak. We're on issue 15 now, and it's not slowing down. Jeff Johns killing it. Killing it. The art in this as well from Gary Frank, phenomenal. It's all heating up as well, but pardon the pun. In the previous issue, which yeah, issue 15. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm on the edge of my seat. This is by far the best series in the Ghost Machine universe. Hyde Street is very close. If that's even part, I don't think is that part of Ghost Machine? I feel like it is. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head. But phenomenal. If you're not reading Geiger, get on it. Get the trades. There's loads of trades out at the moment to get you up to speed. Very, very, very bloody good. So good. You got the whole thing with Junkyard Joe, Geiger, and I can't remember her name. I should know her name because I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I am indeed bloody loving it. What's her name? Ashley Arden. Yeah, Ashley Arden, the guy and woman. So good. There's been a twist. There's been a wee. So good. But number one is Absolute Batman. I mean, I'm a Batman fan. We're getting Absolute Bane in this universe now. Scott Schneider has been on Twitter teasing the hell out of this for months. So I'm really, really looking forward to issue 9 to see, how much of a baller is Bane in this Absolute universe. Because just looking at that cover, big boy, isn't he? Big boy, especially if Batman's meant to be like 7 foot or whatever. How bloody tall's him? So very, 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 very excited for number 9 of Absolute Batman. And as I say, a new story starts here. So if you're not reading Absolute Batman, what the fuck are you doing? Good jump on point. Because we're entering a new story arc. Very excited. But that is my top 5s. We've got our top 3 on screen now. What are you picking up this week? What are you excited about? What are you any books you're dropping? Any books that you're adding onto your pull list that are ongoings at the moment? I've only just scratched the surface of what are the new books this week, because there are a lot. Like, you've got Exceptional X-Men, for example, which I read the first one and was like, there's a whole lot of X-Men coming out at the same time. I've got to pick and choose. Like, we've not got an endless well of money. Same with like Phoenix, issue 12 of that's coming out. Deadpool Wolverine number 6 is out as well. Kingspawn. You've got Eddie Brock Carnage, which I hear is very, very good. There's a few new Giant sizes out this week, which I picked up Giant Size X-Men last week or week before. I still haven't read it, but I plan to at some point. Then you got Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe One Last Time, issue 3. I missed the first 2, so I've not been bothering with that. Then you got Konar 21, Hello Darkness 11, I Hate Fairyland 41, which is one that I keep seeing people talking about it on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, cool. Well, I'm far behind. I'm not going to catch up there. Same with Something's Killing the Children. A new issue 42 of that's out. I've got the first trade, but I just haven't jumped into it yet because of the sheer fact there's 42 issues that I've got to catch up on. Which I guess I've been reading Invincible and I've been reading Walking Dead. So I can't really say shit, can I? Because I'm already trying to catch up on those. What else we got? New Champions issue 6. Marvel Rivals Ignite issue 1 is out. For anyone who likes Marvel Rivals, I personally don't play. Then you got Fire and Ice When Hell Freezes Over number 3. Anything else on there? There's some Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker adaptation number 5. Yeah, best steer clear of that one, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much all the main things I think coming out this week. We got World Tree as well. I've not been reading that, but I know some people have, who I follow. So yeah, be interested to hear in the comments what's going on in your comic universe. What are you reading? Any? I didn't look at trades really this week either. Let's have a little scroll down. Oh, good. I can't see any trades. Fantastic Four, I think. Is that volume 3? I don't know. Anyway, this bloody hell, Absolute Batman 4 is getting a 3rd printing. And there's some more printings of Battle Beast number 1 from the Invincible universe, which is pretty cool. More covers for that. More to collect. Ain't gonna complain about that. But anyway. Oh, also Golden Rage issue 3. I picked up the first of that, but I haven't read it yet. So yeah, if you are reading that, be interested to hear if it's any good. I saw some reviews and it was like, it is alright. So yeah, I kind of missed the second one, and then I'm like, oh, 3's out? Did 2 ever come out? Beats me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you are new around here, please do consider subscribing. I do a lot of content across the content universe, on Instagram, Smithy Comics, on TikTok, Smithy Comics. If you're into old school RuneScape, SmithyTV on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, all of that good stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon with a brand new video. Bye!